Hey there, Scorpio, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of March 14th through the 20th, and we're going to take a look at your past, your present, and your near future energies. Also, Scorpio, please remember to stick around until the very end of this video, because I'll be pulling some advice or additional advice from the universe in addition to all the energies in this reading. Okay, Virgo, love that that's the main energy for your reading. So the main energy for your reading this week is the Temperance. There's a lot of healing and there's a lot of transformation happening on a very, very deep level for you. And I love the Temperance as the main energy for readings. So in the recent past, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Star. You're slowly gaining clarity about something. Now, what you're showing me is that you have, or had, because this is in your recent past, a deep desire. It's like you wanted this person, this thing, this job, right? I don't know exactly what this is quite yet. You wanted this thing more than anything. But you're slowly gaining an understanding or a realization about whatever this desire is. So it could be that you're gaining an understanding of how to achieve it, how to obtain it, that you don't want it. We'll see. In the current situation, you get the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Hierophant. There's a lot of emotional balance showing up here for you, or at least the desire to achieve that. There's a connection here between you and somebody else, possibly an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but there's some barriers between you and this person. And so you keep showing me, I want to be happy. I want to achieve this state of balance, of happiness, of emotional fulfillment with this person within this connection. But there's roadblocks. There keep coming up like different barriers, different roadblocks, different problems along the way from me being able to achieve this. In the near future, you get the World, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Cups. You're closing out a very, very big chapter, a very big cycle here. In the near future, it's coming to an end. And I feel like part of that cycle that's coming to an end is also an energy of unhappiness. You're like, you know what? I'm not carrying this with me anymore. And I feel like at some point in the current situation or the recent past, you were carrying this energy of unhappiness. And in the near future, you're like, nope, we're done. We're cutting this out. Let's see. I want to see what this is. First of all, I want to clarify this Temperance for you, which is the main energy for your reading this week. The Temperance is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, there's a big transformation going on here for you, like I said, and what you're transforming is an energy of resistance. You're bringing your guard down, you're bringing your barriers down, and you're showing me, you know what? I want to do something. I want to move in a direction. I want to make things work. Now, I don't know exactly what direction this is, if this is a relationship, if there's a job, if it's, your business, whatever. But you're showing me there's something here which I'm very interested in. I feel very passionate about this. I feel very drawn to this, and I want to work on it. And this is all coming about as part of a healing process for you. And that's cool. I like seeing that. Let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles in, your recent past. The Five of Pentacles kind of flipped out, but it didn't fall out, so I didn't take it. The Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Moon, the Temperance, and the Page of Cups. Okay. You have love towards a specific person. There is definitely an energy which you're directing your emotions towards. However, what you're doing is taking this desire to work on things, taking this desire to rekindle the spark between you and them, and you're burying it deep, deep, deep within you. And I feel like you've been doing this for quite some time. I feel like you've really kind of drag this process out where it's like, yeah, I have feelings. Yeah, I want to do this. Yeah, I want to move in their direction. Yeah, I want to work on things, but I'm just going to take it. I'm going to bury it deep within me and pretend like, I don't want to do anything. Like I'm good where I'm at. All right, let's take a look at the Ace of Swords for you in the recent past. Wow. We haven't even started this reading and you've already got 3 aces. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. There was definitely a brand new beginning happening for you here in the recent past. Definitely a brand new beginning. So the Ace of Swords in the recent past is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Swords. It's almost like you were very resistant or very not wanting, but it's like you kept fighting tooth and nail, like, no, I don't want this brand new beginning. No, I'm not going to start over. No, I'm not going to express how I feel. None of that. The reason you were doing that is because your mind was coming in and being like, Scorpio, don't do that. That makes no sense. What are you doing? Feelings, emotions, are you crazy? Shh, absolutely not. Your mind came in and basically, cut the power to all of that. And so that's why you're showing me, you're like, yeah, I want to do, I want to go, I want to express, but I'm not going to do that because my mind is telling me that it makes no sense. And again, Scorpio, I say you because this is your reading. This could be your person's energy, right? Take it as it resonates. Let's take a look at the star in the recent past for you. All right. The star is clarified by the Six of Swords, the Tower, the Knight of Cups. You're giving up on this whole wish, this whole desire that you have to express how you feel, to open up how you feel. It's almost like you, like I said, you were carrying this energy of wanting to go, wanting to do, wanting to talk about how you feel, wanting to let this person know. And you're kind of just like, you know what? No, I'm going to just ignore that, forget it. My mind is telling me it doesn't make sense. So I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to express how I feel. And I feel like it was really hard for you to just go against that because this desire that you have to go, to do, to express, it's from deep within you. And you are a water sign, so you are guided by your emotions. So ignoring them and allowing the mind to take over is not really your comfort zone. Let's take a look at your current situation. I want to see what's going on in the current situation. Let's see what this Nine of Cups is for you in the current situation. The Nine of Cups is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Empress. There's somebody really, really special showing up here for you. Like, you look at this person as my person, the person for me. And you keep showing me, like, I want to work on things. I want to heal things with them. But then on the other side, you're showing me, no, I'm walking away. No, I'm disconnecting. It's like your higher self keeps pushing you or trying to guide you in this direction of follow your feelings, follow your emotions, guiding you in one direction, and you, because we have free will, right? On the surface, in the 3D world, you're turning the other way and you're going the complete opposite direction. It's almost like you're telling your intuition, your higher self, like, hey, I'm the one in control here. You're not going to tell me what I do. And Spirit keeps like amping up the feelings. You go from the Page of Cups, then you go to the Ace of Cups, then you go to the Knight of Cups, then you go to the Empress. Like, the amount of feelings that you have tied up to this person keep intensifying, but you still have free will. You keep showing me I'm the boss here, not you. All right, let's take a look at the Seven of Wands for you in the current situation. Seven of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Sun, and the Three of Swords. Your passion is in that direction. It's in one specific direction. And now I understand why your mind is so powerful here. Your passion, your desire is pulling you in direction A, right? It's like telling you to go left. And what you're doing is going right. The reason you're going right is because there's heartbreak. There's the fear of experiencing emotional pain when you go left, right? So Spirit is like, hey, go that way. And you're like, no, I'm going to go the other way because that way has pain. That way has the potential of me getting hurt. Yeah, that way also has the potential of a lot of happiness, but I could also get hurt, and I don't want to get hurt, so I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to turn my back, and I'm going to walk the other way from what you're telling me to go, Spirit. Now I understand. Okay. Because I was like, why is Scorpio resisting this? Why is Scorpio trying to go the other way? Because you're afraid of the pain. Okay, I get it. Let's take a look at the Hierophant for you in the current situation. Hierophant, excuse me, is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. You're giving up on this whole notion of, I'm going to do something. I'm going to work on things. I'm going to invest even a tiny bit of effort in making this work. This is a very deep connection between you and this other person, but you're making the decision here to just be like, you know what? I'm not even investing 5% in this. I feel like in this situation, you were kind of entertaining the idea of, okay, maybe I can do a little bit. Maybe I could possibly go in that direction. Maybe not. Maybe I could walk, 2 feet that way. You're making the decision to be like, no, I'm not even moving an inch that way. I don't want to work on it. I don't want to do anything. Like, no, 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 no. Okay. You do have free will, that's for damn sure. Let's take a look at your near future. I want to clarify the world here for you in the near future. The world is clarified by the Magician, the Strength, and the Four of Pentacles. You're manifesting letting go of this, being able to completely release the difficulties, release your grip that you have and the connection that you have to this person, to this relationship, to the feelings. You're asking Spirit, come in and cut this tie, like sever this, close this chapter, close the book, throw it away. I don't want to see it. I don't want to feel anything. I don't want to deal with the difficulties. I don't want to feel connected to this person or this relationship anymore. Let's take a look at the Ten of Swords for you in the near future. Ten of Swords, excuse me, is clarified by the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Eight of Swords. Here's the thing. You are going within here. You're definitely connecting to your higher self. And I see you moving. I see you moving in a direction, but you're moving as a result of a very painful ending. It's almost like you chose to end this despite the fact that you didn't want to, despite the fact that you were still connected to this person. You're showing me here there was a really painful ending, but I'm moving past it. I'm moving away from it. It's all good. I'm healing, yada, yada, yada. The reason I say yada, yada, yada is because the Eight of Swords is here. Somebody that is healing does not go through all this overthinking. You are still, even if it's in the back of your mind, you're still replaying scenarios with this person. You're still replaying what could have happened, what you could have said, what they could have said, how it could have turned out. You know, there's a lot of overthinking tied up to you being able to move on. And you are definitely healing here. And I do see you moving on, but there's a lot of overthinking and a lot of pain tied up to this moving on, which is telling me that you don't really want to move on. Let's take a look at the Four of Cups for you in the near future. Four of Cups is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Judgment, and the Page of Wands. There's a little bit of unhappiness in the near future here because you're confused, because you don't know what to do. And again, your mind is coming in and being like, okay, let me run the show. And you're like, okay, mind, go ahead, do it. Which isn't a bad thing, right? Because in the current situation, you are telling the universe basically, like, I'm the one in control here, not you. I have free will. Your free will has gotten you to the point of a little bit of confusion. But what's beautiful here is Spirit is coming in and being like, you know what? Let's heal this. Let's transmute this. Let's transform this energy. And you go from an energy of being very, very closed off and not being able to decide what to do in a very unhappy energy. And you're able to heal that and transform it and change it into an energy of being open, being curious, being kind of like, you know what? Let me see what the universe has to offer me. It is a beautiful transformation. But you got to go through, you don't got to, but I do see you going through a lot of overthinking to get to this beautiful point. So Scorpio, I hope you made it this far in the reading. Let's close off your reading with a message from the universe. See what you need to keep in mind this week. From the universe, you get the Judgment, the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands. You're changing, you're transforming. You're going from allowing your mind to run the show and not allowing your emotions or your passions to guide you. You're transforming that into an energy of, okay, let me see what my internal compass is telling me to do, where I'm feeling pulled, what my passion is drawing me towards. And that's kind of how you are. You're a water sign, but you're very fiery. And so when your mind comes in, it's not really your comfort zone. But I do see you allowing your mind to take over at least a little bit in the current situation. So Scorpio, that is what I have for you for this week. I hope it helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Scorpio.